Hi Aquarius, welcome back to your new moon in Libra reading for September 25th, 2022. Um, we're looking to see how the energies are playing out with the new moon for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Keep in mind, though, that this is equinox and eclipse season, so eclipses, sometimes the energy lasts for 6 months. Also, Mercury goes direct on October 2nd, so we're still dealing with that. And yeah, my tongue is tied, so bear with me. Okay, let's look at your energy playing out here. The first column is the column of what is the moon bringing in for you, the new lunar cycle. And it seems like you might be indulging in a lot of thinking. I think, I think you're thinking. The Ten of Swords is mental activity and maybe too much. It is the end of difficult mental activity, and that's a wonderful thing, which can bring you to the Nine of Cups of being grateful for that. But Nine of Cups is much, it's many, so it's kind of indulgences as well. And it's a wish. And so maybe some of the things that you are thinking about or overthinking about are wishes that may be granted around this time or shortly thereafter. And I'll say why I think that in a minute. Nine of Cups is a wonderful card. It's one of my favorites. But paired with the Ten of Swords is kind of strange. So Nine of Cups is the only negative thing about the Nine of Cups is that you can be gloating about your good fortune. And this is, of course, on an emotional level, but it means that you have what you want emotionally, or the things that you have around you, the plenty, the bounty, is emotionally satisfying. It's emotionally satisfactory. And I say overindulgence because the Ten of Swords is a lot of thought. It's the maximum of thought. It's thought maximus. And it is the end of difficult mental situations. So the sun is rising or the sun is setting depends on your perception. That's all. So keep your perception straight. Ten of Swords definitely means the end of a cycle, the beginning of something else simultaneously. And so you're trying to finish up some stuff and moving on to a new cycle at the same time, but it looks like it can be mentally taxing on you. You have the King of Swords that goes along with that. So if you are the King of Swords, you can at this time make very good decisions, albeit you make it with your head and not your heart. They are very practical decisions, and it's a sort of you're not emotionally involved in the decision. It just seems practical, an analytical approach to making a decision as well. Not as much as the Queen of Swords, but the King of Swords. Now, this deck has a male and a female king for every suit. You have the female queen, so that is a more receptive, passive energy, and so I do feel that this is on very much an internal level at the moment. And I say that because the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a bit of a procrastinating energy. You have something really wonderful and solid to offer, because this is you and how you're seeing the whole situation, and you're the one that's offering. And so you have a very, very good basis, but you seem to you're not quite ready to plant the field just yet. You've tilled the ground, you've got the seeds, and for some reason you're kind of waiting to really get that planted. And it can have something to do with the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is about apprenticeship, and so you may still think that you have something to learn. You might be teaching somebody or helping somebody with information that you have, or they may be helping you with yours. There's a very cooperative effort here, and so maybe that's it. Either maybe somebody's offering you a union of some sort, because we have this card here as well, and you might be mulling it over. You're not sure that that's something that you quite want to do yet, that kind of thing. And so you're taking your time to figure it out. But the Three of Pentacles is definitely a creative sharing card. So you can be trying to think of creative ways of how you're going to offer your services, or what it is that you have that is a firm offer, which can be the reason why you're procrastinating, or you can be just procrastinating. Having said that, with so many planets in retrograde and things as unstable as they are at the moment planetarily, it's probably a good idea to hold off at the moment. So I don't really think that you're doing anything against the energy. And with the Three of Pentacles, you have some very creative solutions that can be offered to you, or you might be able to find them, or you're looking for, actually what I'm seeing is you're kind of looking online to see maybe how other people are doing things, and if you can take some of those ideas and apply them to your situation. I don't know why I said that or saw that, but I did. So I'm going to do another card here, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so there's a real up and down motion here, but I would say this. If you're at the bottom of the wheel right now, you will rise to the top. If you're at the top, it might be your turn to go to the bottom of the wheel. But the wheel keeps turning, and so you'll find yourself on top again in no time. But this is destiny and it's fate, and so what I think you have to offer is destined to happen. It's just a matter of time. And I also feel like you're learning something first, and it's not what you have to offer, it's how you want to present it. That's my feeling. I don't know if that's very specific to one person or something, but that's my feeling. And here's a really lovely thing that I had. This is just calling my name right now, which is the heart card. So I'm getting a lot of intuitive impression here. This is very interesting. And so I do think that you're going to be using your psychic or intuitive energies to in the work that you do, even if that's just your intuitive energies. Interesting. Comes from the heart. What comes from the heart gets your wheels spinning, you know? Interesting. So if you are looking to other people to see how they're doing things, it's the things that catch your heart. It's the thing that moves the emotion that seems to work here. Interesting. The cogs, huh? So the outcome again is this union, the Two of Cups, a partnership, a contract, that sort of thing, and the Seven of Pentacles. And so that can be a financial situation. So it's very possible as well that these things that you are doing right now, there seems to be like a financial, not a setback, but you're trying to figure out things also financially. How do I price something? Wow, this is really specific. I don't know who's watching this, but this is very, very specific for me. How you might price what you have to offer, who you are in league with. So let's say you want to get online, right? Let's say you want to offer something with a website or YouTube or whatever, and you're looking for the right one. Who can serve you best? Who do you want to make a partnership with? That kind of thing. And even if it's not another person, it can be another scenario, but there's partnerships involved here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, again, I feel like there's some it's not financial negotiations. I feel like it's an internal thing, like how much would I price this at, you know? What it's very, I'm sorry it's so specific, but that's just kind of how I'm feeling right now. Okay, and so the Seven of Pentacles is also waiting for your fruits to ripen. In other words, that can be another reason for the Knight is why the Knight is procrastinating. The Seven of Pentacles is kind of like editing. It's sort of like, well, this is what I've done up until now. Do I want to continue with this? Because after the Seven of Pentacles comes the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is really just honing your skills and going for it. You're just, knocking out whatever it is that you're making. You don't have to think about it. And this is the point right before you do that. And so the Seven of Pentacles is really asking you to reassess and edit, so that your next step is, you don't have to fall back. You just go. It's just 8 is go, with the power behind you. So it's just a moment of reassessment. And that makes absolute sense with the Knight of Pentacles and the situation that we're in at the moment with the planets. The Queen of Cups here is my Scorpio card. It's a female energy, so a receptive energy, a receiving energy. And this is somebody who's very intuitive. And again, here comes this intuition card. And that's a really big feeling here for me. There's some strong intuition. Queen of Cups is somebody who is busy trying to master her emotions. So on a very internal level, there is this this need to look into emotional situations. Now, they're very intense people, and so it's a highly intense energy with the Queen of Cups. I want to do one more for that. This can be somebody that you may be going into partnership with, or union of some sort. She can be the other female here, or it can be you. I don't have that feeling. I think this is you. So I think this is somebody else that you might be dealing with or talking to or wondering about. The Six of Swords. Okay, there's a kind of a resignation with this card. Five of Swords has been a very difficult card, and people who are not legit, I would say, on any level. And so you kind of turn your back on that and go to calmer shores. And that's kind of what's happening here. We're just turning our back on some things that didn't work out. And this could be with the Queen of Cups, a female. It seems like it might be somebody close. And we're moving away from that situation. So the last card I would like to pull is what does Spirit want you to know? I'd also like you to keep in mind that I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but it's very often that this is the beginning of the cycle, this is mid-cycle, and this is later towards the end of the cycle. However, this is still how you are behaving in these situations, or how you are reacting during this period as well. And it's almost like you get the stimuli, then you deal with it, and then you get the result. So what does Spirit want you to know? The Lovers. You have choices. You're at a crossroads at the moment, so it's no wonder that you are taking time to figure it out. The Lovers is asking you to choose between the mundane and something richer, something higher, something loftier. It's your choice, of course, but the Spirit would always ask you to choose something more esoteric, more on the loftier side. But again, that's your choice. And that's exactly what the Lovers is, choice. And so, in this sense, with this partnership or possibility of a union of some sort, that's your choice. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Aquarius, thank you very much for being here. I hope this has helped. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. And until then, be well. Thank you. Bye.